pen lovers and stationery enthusiasts, it's Christy here, Snarky Wordsworth over on Instagram and Reddit. And today, I have quite the Traveler's Company unboxing for everybody out there. So, one of my big goals for 2025 is to get back into sort of long format traditional journal writing. Over the last handful of years, I've really primarily focused on logging, on, that more short format memory keeping, a few sentences from every day. But I kind of drifted away from diaries, from journals where I just put information out there, just sort of let my ideas flow, not worried about judgment or anything like that. And I think that's really kind of sad for my own mental health, really, because that kind of writing, it's really, really useful to me and my own psyche. And at least it always has been in the past. I used to have journal after journal just filled with thoughts and musings, and it definitely helped me a whole lot. But, we get busy, especially as time goes by, jobs get bigger, we get promoted for different things. And, we kind of focus on continuing to move forward, but we don't really think about all of the stuff we kind of leave behind and how some of those things are really important not to do. So anyway, in order to kind of entice my accoutrement-centric mind into going back to long format, I told myself to pick out one of the Japanese exclusive traveler's notebooks that I've had on my wish list for years. I said, pick out one, order it, and then make that your new sort of thoughts and musings book, and just write like a demon and just keep going and really use it and love it and have fun with it. And so that had been my plan, right? So I went to the third-party seller that I usually use when I want to import things, and then I saw that the item was available, and then it also had a sale going on. So if you bought more than one item, you would get a percentage off. And because in my head, that percentage off somehow outweighs the entirety of the cost of the second or potentially third item, I took advantage of the sale because it's a sale, right? Anyway, several clicks later, I now have this box with 3 of the Japan exclusive items. I am really, really excited, to be honest. And I don't feel bad about this purchase. I kind of felt like I'm surely going to start feeling buyer's remorse at a certain point, but I honestly don't. I mean, I'm really excited about this. I'm very much mindful of what I'm going to use each of these books for. So it's not like I just picked up a couple of covers for no reason. And here my package has landed, and let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, here we go. These are the 3 items that I ordered. I actually am really surprised by the elaborate nature of the one. I was really more expecting something a little bit more simple like these 2, but I am thrilled, so yay. Let's start with this one, which is the Narita Airport Traveler's Notebook. I had planned on picking this one up and this one alone because I just sort of loved like the look of this particular journal. I just thought it was beautiful, and I was really excited to have it. So yeah. Whoa. This is so nice. Oh my goodness. And you can already smell the leather. Like the minute I opened the plastic up, it was like leather scent, which is gorgeous. Okay, so I actually don't have a standard brown in the this particular size. I have olive, I have blue, I have black, but I don't have just the regular brown in the standard size. So one, this is part of why I knew I wanted to get this one in particular. But I also just love this. I don't know. It's a really beautiful design. It's really simple, like very geometric. But I just like that sort of silver gray on the brown, the dark, almost like cool brown colored leather. And of course it comes with this. How pretty is this? I love shiny things. So the have a nice trip. And then it's just your standard blank insert. This one, of course, comes with is it muslin or is it burlap? I never know, but the standard bag. Then this one does come with the extra orange elastic. It has the brown elastic and then it looks like the same brown elastic from the full cover. But yeah, so this one I kind of wanted to make into sort of like my daily. The daily I have now, I love. I will probably go back and forth between the two because I have had it for such a long time, since 2015, and it's just your standard sized camel. But I just feel like something a little bit different will kind of like encourage me to start anew and just be like a little bit more mindful of completing entries. In any case, I'm very excited to swap into this for a little bit. And this one okay, so this one you can see is a passport size in the camel color, but this one is the special Starbucks Reserve. Ooh. Okay, so things that are very interesting. This one, which is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery, I plan to use for my coffee journaling. I have a coffee journal right now, but I was actually just talking about this the other day. I am so unbelievably bad about updating it. I'm really into coffee and I'm really into tea, but for whatever reason, even if I have the book with me, I just constantly forget. So I was just kind of thinking, again, when I decided I was going to get another journal, why not pick up the Starbucks Reserve Roastery? I was also really interested in what the leather would feel like. So my very first traveler's notebook, again, I got it in 2015, right after they had switched from Midori to Traveler's Company. And my camel is so soft, buttery smooth, absolutely gorgeous. But then I recently picked up a smaller passport camel, and I kind of hate the way it feels. It's not soft. It's not particularly smooth. It feels very dry and rough, but because it has this vague nubucky thing, you don't necessarily want to condition it and so on and so forth. But I had heard the Roastery one is super smooth and it sounded much more like the leather that I have in my first traveler's notebook. And it absolutely is. It's that same super soft, really like it's just a very pleasant tactile vibe. Like I love this. Like I could totally see myself at the coffee shop unintentionally just like brushing it just because it's so nice. Of course it smells delightful because, leather smell. But this is going to be my new coffee journal. I just am super duper excited about this. I'm not even joking. I'm so thrilled. So yeah, I got it in the camel. I believe it comes in blue as well. But this one just has a standard blank insert inside. And I do like using the standard black inserts just because it lets me like take photos of my drinks and like throw them in here and not really have to worry about dot grid or anything, or setting it in a particular orientation. I can just fling the pictures in, just scribble in thoughts and notes. And that's kind of the goal with this one, is to definitely just be mindful again and just put my thoughts and ideas in right away, so as I don't like lose anything between like the coffee shop or the tea shop and my home. So yeah, very, very excited. And I just, is this, I don't know. Do other people feel that way about the current camel releases? Like I said, this is more the leather that I was used to. And then I got this new one and it's so dry, and it's not like I bought from like, just like some random seller on Amazon. I bought it from one of like the usual suspects as far as Travelers products go. And it's just kind of wild to me how very, very different the leather is. Anyway, love this. This just feels so good. It's crazy. Okay, moving on. Oh, it does come with that standard like light brown elastic, by the by. And then you've got the same again on the binding for the whole package, but I will definitely be swapping this out. It also comes with the green elastic band. I just really love the way the green looks with the camel color leather. So yeah, definitely thrilled over this one. Okay, and last package. This is the one that I'm just like, what on earth? This is so awesome. I have no idea what the heck is going on, because I did not expect it to be this elaborate, but I'm not upset about it. So let's go ahead and get this part open. Okay, that's really lovely. So they've also, in addition to packing the notebook, have included the gift bag that goes with it. If you've ever shopped with the American branch of the company, you'd get this at, say, like any of their convention stops or things like that. So I do have one, but this is really nice. I'm really pleased to have a second one so I can put more of the like extra bits and pieces in. But yeah, that's a really nice thought, and it was very sweet. So very excited about that. But here's the actual notebook. Okay, so this is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. So one of my friends has like a very old version of this, or it's very well loved and very well worn. So a lot of the gold embossing has been rubbed off. And I do love that sort of rugged, like loved look, but man, it's very pretty when it's brand new too, like very pretty. This one was the one I'm most surprised I decided to pick up. One of my other goals for this year is to do more like sort of day trips, like just places that are like maybe a couple hours away, different museums, different sites, things like that, that I just never managed to make my way to in the past. And so I thought, oh, this seems like kind of the perfect cover for journaling about stuff like that. And I am sincerely so glad that I picked this up. Gosh, this is way prettier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be one of those where it's like, oh, I gotta wait like several months until it starts to really wear in before I love it. But no, I really like it already. Gosh. I suppose I should have known that, because if you look at the Blackwing one, the recent Blackwing collab, like, it's stunning. It does not need to be worn in. Just like having the full fresh embossing is beautiful. So I should not be surprised how much I think this is gorgeous, but I am. In any case, this is another brown. Again, it was the one color that I did not have in my collection, so I didn't feel like, oh, now I have 11 billion brown covers. No, but this is lovely. So the insert inside is the special all aboard, get on traveler's train. And then it is, again, just the blank insert, which is perfect. And oh, this feels really nice. How does embossing do with conditioning? I'm just very, very curious. I always try and like do a little bit of conditioning on the spine, just because that tends to be where it shows the most dryness. Because it doesn't feel too dry at all. In any case, I will look that up on YouTube and find somebody who gave me an answer. Or if you want to pop something into the comments, I would very much appreciate that as far as your opinions go, or if you have experiences with conditioning these more embossed ones. Like my Blackwing one has not seen conditioner yet, because I'm just so nervous about the sort of rosy colored embossing, and I don't want it to rub away too quickly. In any case, I do really, really love this one, and I'm very excited to start writing into it. I have a day trip planned that will be my inaugural use of this one, so I'm already like super duper psyched. So this one comes with the brown elastic bands, but it also comes with the contrasting orange as well. I do really like the brown and the orange, but I honestly think that I'll keep the darker brown that goes matchy-matchy, just because I like that it doesn't pull attention from the embossed design. I just think this is so beautiful that I don't think it needs the sort of extra contrast to pull your eye away. So yeah, this I'm very excited to use so much, but it is absolutely stunning, and I think this one's going to be another lovely addition to my collection. Okay, so these are my brand new lovelies. I am so excited to have these in my collection. I went a little bit nuts. I freely acknowledge that, but these are just so beautiful, and I do have real purposes for them, so I'm just really excited to have them. Like, I'm very, very pleased with these purchases. They're all so beautiful in such different ways. Like, I'm just honestly so excited to start writing again. I mean, that had been the whole point, right? But I didn't think that I'd already be like, oh, I want to put an entry in. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of these, if you have any questions about some of my other journal covers and how they compare, because all the others were purchased stateside. If you have any comments or experiences that you want to share, pop those in the comments, please. I love hearing from other people, and I'm definitely very, very excited to sort of like chat about getting back into journaling with people. So definitely check out my Instagram, because there'll be lots of that over there. Okay, so if this video was in any way useful, entertaining, interesting, whatever, please do consider giving me a thumbs up, or potentially even subscribing to the channel. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you have stuck with me all the way through this rambly unboxing of these lovely little guys, I really, really appreciate you. You're the absolute best. Again, thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye-bye.